Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. Jalen Darden now to return it. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Smith going to go to the air first play. Steps away to his left. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
He'll find Metcalf. Finding room at midfield. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
13 there. Hey, we go. Hey, trio left. 53, 53.
From the 50, it's Smith. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. I guess no need to force him when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Here we go.
They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Zach Bond able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game. But sometimes it's almost like, oh, what, now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying if you can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? A long one, and he can't connect. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 2nd and a couple.
Phil King. Right.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a first down. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A handoff, Barkley running left. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Here's Hurts to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Running left, it's Barkley. Tackled that time by Derek Hall.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Here's a 2nd and 8. A handoff to Barkley. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. And Walker once more. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try for the first with Walker. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Here we go on 4th. Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. In motion comes the tight end left. Smith throwing again. Just keeping the play alive. Now wasted time going right back to DK Metcalf. And the Seahawks are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run from Barkley, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. Throwing is Hurts. And he's able to get up here to the 26. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. Here's a give to Barkley. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 48 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
A first down carry for Barkley, down to about the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6. Again, it's Barkley. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 7, and now it's third down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
An audible here to get a new look. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. They run behind center with Gainwell. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Three quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now Saquon Barkley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That second down play nets a -4. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Hurts. He's got Smith here. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And we've seen drive after drive come up empty for them, and they've yet to dent the scoreboard, yet still right in the middle of a one-score game.
So this is where you absolutely have to forget everything that's happened in your previous drives. They don't matter right now. You just mentioned it. One-score game. This drive here can erase all of what happened previously.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. This is 1st and 10. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Here's Smith. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
4th down, 10 yards to go.
53, 53. Here we go, here we go. Ours. Snowball. Come on, shot.
Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles defense able to hold. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
This now a 3rd and 4. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9.
Toss that. King, Phil King. Phil King. Hey, 73, 73.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker.
Well, they got off the field on third down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Hold on. Hey, it's a clip.
Smith to throw. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now the Seahawks call the second of